Oh my goodness. Well, I'm tired tonight. We got a couple of things, but let's see what we can do here, ladies and gentlemen. Christmas! Shout out Christmas. Trex, I can't even believe it's been 32 months. That's wild. It's almost been 3 years that you first shown up here? That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild right there. That is kind of hard to believe that it's been that long. Hey, what's up, Eclipse? How you doing? Welcome back. Summer, Gobbler, Chris Chaos, DN Trong. Welcome. Oh, Summer, yeah, you're a channel member now, huh? It's pretty crazy. Let's try a little bit of standard play here. I got a little bit of a token deck. I'll see what I can do with it. I don't know how good it is. Might need a little bit more cooking. We also have a Golgari that we haven't run yet. Sway, 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 sway. IAU, IAU, IAU. Yeah, you know we like to smoke and toke over here, man. Swa, 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 swa. IAU, IAU. We'll try a Sky Knight Squire. Swa, 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 swa. We'll do this. We're gonna swing in. Is he gonna play removal? We're gonna do that. He's probably gonna play removal, but that's fine. Let's do Sanguinarian. Tanuki, subscribe with Prime. Welcome to the show, Tanuki. AKA the Nukes. 56 months for Tanuki. Wow, we're going on 5 years of J Villain, huh? Did I go to MagicCon? Hey, what's up, Michael MacArthur, longtime follower? No, I did not go to MagicCon. I'm not nuts about cons. I'm not Mr. Con. So yeah, I wasn't not too worried about it. Let me put down Vav. We're gonna go in. He's trying to reanimate Valgs. I don't know if you know this about Valgs. Here's the thing about Valgs, though. If he's on the table, you've already lost. Because he's my Valgavav. I had a feeling he was going to do that. Thank you so much for the sub, Nukes. We generate tokens. Magitech Infantry. We're gonna go in. Boom. We're gonna end it. So you got another sweeper. So you got another sweeper. Put another Magitech down. Boom. Archdruid's Charm. That's one of my favorite tunes. You got Valgs again. And a Fenza. That totally unoffends me. Non-token creature you control dies. Endure 2. Let's do this. Create a 2/2 white spirit token. Really wants, he wants to reanimate fucking Valgs real bad. That's what he wants to do here. I'm gonna push in. Or he's got the instant. He's got the fucking this thing. Smuggler surprise into a Valgs. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. I got a very silly fucking thing that's gonna happen. Sacrifice 3 non-land permanents. I'll sacrifice Anafenza. I'll sacrifice you, and I'll sacrifice you. 3 damage gets through. Let's see if he's got a fight card here. He might. He can only fight for 2 damage, so. Okay, good stuff. Pumps that up. Belgian Techno Anthem, pump up the jam. Pumps that up. It's not going to swing in. We will put down the Sky Knight Squire. And we'll swing in for that. Bango. He is not. He is gonna go in. Go in full hog. I don't give a shit. Do it, man. There you go. Take 4. Alright, good stuff. And then we're gonna do this. He's got an instant removal in his hand. He sure does. He sure does. He's going to play that instant removal. Oh, he can't. It's indestructible. So unless he has an exile, he's fucked here. Yeah. Swice, 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 swice. IAU, IAU, IAU. That was pretty good right there, guys. You like that? That was pretty decent. I'm happy with that. Grab that. Huge play. Paying for the ward cost by killing the blocked attacker was crazy. Well, that way it doesn't hit, and we don't have to sacrifice more. I'm known. Every now and again, I know how to play this game. Once in a blue moon, I figure it out. You know. Every now and again, I figure out how to play Magic. You know, I'll pull off some interesting moves. Every now and again, I'll be known to do it. Boogeyman, 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 boogeyman. He's gonna play a removal on there. Okay. So I think we do Vav and then Resolute. Or he's gonna run a sweeper right here. Overlord of the Boiler Bilges. Someone's got a case of the Mondays. Alright, so let's put down Vav. Let's pop him and drop him. Do I do this full time? No, I have a regular job. I do have a regular job. A day job, one might even say. One could even say a day job is what I have. So let's do moves. Yeah, this is like my third job. That is true. That is true. It is a bit like my third job. Have I considered adding Delny? I've done a lot with Delny. I kind of like Anafenza in here instead. I could do Delny instead of Anafenza, I suppose. I do like the, that's the end of it. If they run that, that's pretty much it. Any kind of sweeper, this is going to be vulnerable to sweepers. But the man was main decking Slagstorm, which who fucking main decks Slagstorm? Yeah, this guy does, apparently, you know. I'm good at this. Well, I've been playing for a long time. I'm actually probably a lot worse than you would imagine for how long I've been playing. So, you know, there's that. I knew it was coming. I knew he had some sort of sweeper. He's a slow deck. Slow decks have to play sweepers. Hi, Chris. How you doing? Welcome. Gobbler. Tracks. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. Can we get to 20 likes, guys? I know there's 35 of you here. Oh, there's 19. There's 19 right there. Man, the Twitch audience keeps getting smaller and smaller. It's crazy. It's crazy how small the Twitch audience keeps getting. I guess it's also a slower build. The Twitch audience fucking kind of takes a while to build up. Alright, let's go with... Let's do Magitech. I have a bunch of videos on Gain and Drain right now. You want more of them? I have a lot of them. Boom, boom. Game for 2. Ran Spider. Okay, so this is Artifact Ramp. What that is. I'm so glad that card is going away. Thran Spider's ridiculous. He is going to run like something crazy here. Yeah, removal. Everyone's burned out of... Yeah, I've noticed that if I put red in my deck, nobody fucking watches the game. I have noticed that, which is a real fucking shame that we're at that point. Anafenza. I'm going to put another one of you on the board. Probably looking for Ugin or something. Man, more and more people are saying they're not going to ban anything, and I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous. More and more people are like, I don't think they're going to do it. Oh, my veto years, yeah. My veto time. Everyone loves veto. It's not even mono red. If I post mono red, I get it. But like Gruul, even Rakdos, which has everyone's favorite black in it, like people are just miserable. They don't want to see that. They don't ever want to see black anymore. They literally are like, I don't want black. Look at the top. Reveal artifact card. Blow around. Put it in your hand. What artifact is he gonna put? Hedron Archive. Hedron. Apply directly to forehead. Hedron. Apply directly to forehead. Hedron. Apply directly to forehead. Okay. Oh, fantastic. That's great to hear, man. I always like to hear people hit Mythic with my shit. I always like to hear that. Hedron. Apply directly to forehead. Hedron, Day of Judgment. We're gonna do this. Very nice. Do that. That's why we like Anafenza, guys. That's why we like Anafenza doing what she does. Hey, it's Ugin. I don't think he's got enough. Gets rid of her.
I will not allow my progeny to continue their rampage.
Gain 3 life and draw a card. Yep. Got him. Hedron. Apply directly to forehead. Hedron. Apply directly to forehead. Hey, what's up, Seji? Oh, listen, well, I'm not happy about Nadu, but I'd love to see Invoke Despair. I'd love a little bit of Desperacy. Do we dare eat a peach, guys? I know. You gotta be a certain age and have watched TV during the day. That's only a TV during the day. That's a TV during the day reference right there. Giga Web of Hell. That sounds like a Final Fantasy spell. Yikes, bros. Ops goes first, and I got big floods on this. I'm on the draw, so might as well. Alright, he's gonna probably smash that right away. Yep, naturally. I already did a mono black. We don't need to do a mono black. Boom. Starting town. I literally did one today, Michael MacArthur. I ran a mono black today. It is a very risky hand, yeah. Could even say that it's risky business. Do. Could even say it's that old time rock and roll kind of music that just feeds the soul. Do we dare eat a peach here and try it? I don't know what the fuck he's doing, so I have no idea what the fuck this guy's doing. Let's try to get I guess we'll try to get Elspeth out, I suppose. He's probably gonna have a fucking counterspell or some sort of instantaneous horse shit. Let's create some soldiers. Yeah, he's probably got an instant kill, but it's whatever, you know. Everyone in Standard plays Suppression. Their main goal is to not let you play cards. That's what they want to do. That's like the main objective of standard is to stop your opponent from playing as much as you can, as much as possible. It's really not even a case of like, oh, I want to do my own thing. It's I mostly want to stop what you have going. Probably Ugin. We just ran into that, so might as well be another Ugin. Or Yuna, and they're just doing a bad job of it. There's Deadly Cover-Up. Boom. Boom. Another kill card, perhaps. There you go. Boom. Like I said, the goal of most decks currently is I want you to not play. That's my thing. I don't want you to play cards. I don't really want to play cards. You know, I play cards, I don't, it's whatever. I play cards, I don't play cards. Whatever happens, happens. You know, it is what it is. The main thing, the number one thing that I want is for you to not play cards. I want you to fucking get fucked. And that is kind of a interesting place to be, you know? Hard cast fucking Atali, diabolical there. Because the number one way that you lose a game, guys, is for your opponent to play cards. I think people have realized this. The number one way that you lose is for your opponent to have played things. That's the worst case scenario for you. The more your opponent is playing things, the less likely you are going to win. So we've honed in on this fact, right? We've honed in on this fact that if the other person is playing, then we cannot generate any cards. So let's do this. Let's do that. Okay. Lumra. Zombify Atali again. Yeah, we're pretty much stuck here. Smile at Death? No, it's too late in the game. We're never gonna get anywhere with that. Alright, one more ranked game, and then I'm playing this fucking in unranked, because I'm so tired of losing rank at this point. One more ranked game. Thank you. Yeah, the Sephiroth Skeletons was actually very good. That worked a lot better than I thought it would. It worked great. Boom. Okay, I need a mana here. We had 1,000,000 mana last time. We'll put down Sky Knight. This is Yuna. Anytime they play this card, it's Yuna. A mana would be great. However, I'm okay with a lot of other stuff, too. He's going to play... Ooh, Scattered Ooze. Okay. Creature, put one image in. Alright, let's do this. It's going to depend what we do here. He's doing nothing. So, we'll hold steady. We'll let it hit. If he does nothing, we do nothing. We'll play reactively. Fenrir? Something like that? A ramper? Hey, what's up, Michael Hunter? How you doing? The only thing, Emmett, if you're nervous about that deck, if you're nervous about playing that deck, the only thing that I'd recommend to you is maybe you don't need Zodiac. If you're, everything else is worth crafting. Everything else is 100% worth crafting. He's gonna do a fight. Target creature fights creature you don't control. Hey, when its creature ends, it gives the problem to destroy target artifact or enchantment opponent controls. Is he going to gift a card? No. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. He's going to do that. We're going to pump with that. Put down a Magitech. Okay, very nice. Alright. Hope Epstein? I think that Hope Epstein is a mill deck. It's mill life gain, isn't it? There's the Shelt. Shelt is a problem. Okay, do this. Does he have a protection that will fuck me over, or do we just go for the Shelt? I think we just go for the Shelt here. I think he's got too many fucking silly things here to fuck me over with. He could have target permanent you control. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have that. Let's go with this. Might have a flash. If I can get Elspeth, I think I'll be okay. Or Moogs. Moogs will do it. If I can get a land next turn, I'll be in some kind of business. He'll give me 6 damage, maybe more. Eats that up. I have no creatures in the graveyard. Here is a 5-drop. Could be Yuna. He could immediately drop Yuna and bring back Shelt. No, it's another Scrap Shooter. He did not gift. No blocks. Okay. Sky Knight Squire. I say we push the Magitex in. Instant spell. He's got something here. Exile. Okay. Boom. Boom. Hit. Boom. Alright, if we can get the Moogs, I think we're okay. Yeah, it's destroy enchantment. It's destroy enchantment or creature. That's not good. That's a second Shelt. It's very bad for us. We're going to lose the game because of that. Unless we get a mana, we're going to lose the game. Amazing. No, I am low on removal, and I know I have Shelt in here. Because I got to start playing fucking good cards, or no, we're just going to lose. He's going to go in full bore here. We got to block that with that, and that with that. Oof, oof. That dies. And no, we don't have anything. We got nothing for him. Amazing. Dog shit draw there. Dog shit draw right there. Horrid. And just repeat Shelt. The fact that we couldn't get what we needed on that is very bad. We probably need more kill cards or more shells or something in there. I don't know. Who knows? The fact that we couldn't get through is ridiculous, and that we couldn't draw. We just kept drawing heavy bombs, and that is bad. That's real bad, guys. Warrior Sword, Black Mage's. We're going to take Black Mage's Rod. Alright. Yeah, the meta is horrible, right? I hate playing ranked. Fucking ranked is dog shit. It's absolutely abysmally bad. Again, hey, what's up, Vlad? Again, the goal of ranked is to stop your opponent from playing cards. The best decks you're gonna get is that 100% puts a stop to your opponent doing anything. You want to deny as much as you can to your opponent. It's Rakdos Reanimator. We really don't have a good answer to that. Ooh, Momentum Breaker. Great use of a fucking sacrifice there, man. Good stuff. Put another one down. This is the Kuja combo deck, I think. Boom. Or it's bounce. Teresian Light Shitter, very nice. Love Teresian Light Shitter. I'll absolutely take 3, no problem there. Okay, we'll hold Anafenza to flash. Oof. Emmet Selch. Very nice. Boom. Let's do that. Battle Cry. Okay. First Strike, Glacial Dragon Hunt. 3 damage to Fenza, very nice. He'll go in on Elspeth. Probably should have made the other ones. Oof. Probably should have made tokens to protect her, but I was trying to get aggro with it. Yeah, I knew it was Kuja. He's gonna flip Kuja here, which is gonna be dangerous. I'm just not running removals, huh? I'm just not hitting them, huh? Pretty terrible. Kuja flips. Do that. Do pumps across the board. Boom. Boom. Create a bat token creature. That. Giga Flare, 3 damage to who? To me. Okay, that's a wizard. That's a wizard. Glacial, Glacial, Harmonize. Can't do that. Equip. Poison on that. Never, if a wizard you deal damage to a permanent or a player, double that damage. So I will take that out. That's going to be 8. That's going to be that. And it's a land! Lovely. 8 lands. Good stuff. Could have been anything. Could have been a pump-up card. Could have been anything. But no, it was a land. Fantastic. Drew 8 lands off the, top right there. Michael MacArthur, this is probably the 3rd time that I told you. I literally put a mono black deck build up today. So the last time I did one was less than 8 hours ago. Less than 12 hours ago. About 8 hours ago, I put up a mono black build. So if you're craving a brand new J Villain mono black build, literally this afternoon, you got a new one. I don't know how soon after that you'd like another one. I guess if you just want me to play a mono black build every single day, I suppose I could. I think people would get bored after a while. I think they'd eventually stop, I think they'd eventually stop enjoying that. But yes, literally today, there was a new mono blackout. No, it's no problem. I'm letting you know, so you go watch it and like it and leave a comment. Don't feel bad, but I'm letting you know. Because it seems like you don't have notifications on. And, you know, because you haven't liked the video yet. And you know what happens when you don't like the video. You know who gets you. Let's go down. I mean, we're a 2-4 on a 2-4. I think Sack Fair is not very useful. Maybe more Nesting Bot. More Shelt. Hey, look, it's Numbskull. We need mono black twice a day. Yeah, they're almost going to get it. You're going to get a mono black deck. I forgot about that, too. Speaking of Numbskull, you're going to get a mono black Black Council video later this week as well. So you're going to be so fucking deep in mono black, you're not going to know what to fucking do, man. You're going to be so fucking... Dion only works with knights. That's the only situation that he's going to really benefit from. Balls deep. Breakout. Good stuff. Yeah, Vincent's actually a really good card. I actually would recommend crafting Vincent. I think that you're right to craft Vincent. I don't think you're going to regret that. He's actually really solid. Rock solid. Throbbing. Let's do Sanguine Evangeline. Boom. Boom. Okay. Draconautics Engineer, very nice. Other creatures you control have haste, exhaust, oof. Gonna go in. Alright, we'll do that. Boom. Very nice. Put that on. Okay, good stuff. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna pop them. Boom. Card. Do. Ratboy Prime, Clay and Mono Deck. Do you have any Mono Black videos? I do like your Mono Deck. If you have any of that. Yeah, as a matter of fact, today I actually put up a Mono Black video, believe it or not. And Monday, you're probably going to see another one. Listen, I know my brand, okay? As soon as I put... Except for Rakdos. Rakdos is in the fucking shit spiral right now. It's really crazy. Do you want to know how bad Rakdos is fucking... it's disliked right now? I'll tell you how much it's disliked right now. My Dimir deck featuring none other than the fucking color blue and honest to goodness islands in it did better than a Rakdos deck. That's how fucking disliked red is currently. anything with red is fucking toxic. It's really crazy. I've never seen this anger against red so much in my life, man. That I can put up a Dimir versus Rakdos. Never did I think that the Dimir would be more popular. Oh yeah, I stopped by an Ugin night. I forgot about that. Ugin night was really fun. Every time you always go, oh Jay, I was just trying something. Every time I fucking go over to see your stream, I say I should support Trex. He's a good friend. He's a buddy. You know, we really got to get over there. We got to support him. I got to help him. He is running the most. He's like, oh look, it's Simic Ugin. How can I support? How can I keep doing this, Trex? How can I in good conscience, in good faith, keep doing this? You know, how? Mockingjay, very nice. I like that. Boom. He's gonna come in with a one banger. Boom. Boom. Alright, we need a removal lickety split. That's not it. Oof. 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 No attacks. If we don't get a removal, we're just gonna die. How many days into the next set? 30. It premieres on Arena on July 29th. They don't stream it. They don't proliferate it. That's the difference. All right. He's gonna put down a bird. That pumps everybody. He goes in. Resolute reinforcements. We have no real way of dealing with this shit. No, we got nothing. We hit no removals. I have to add that last shelter in or another kill card or something, because if I don't hit removals, look at what happens to this fucking game, man. Look at what fucking happens to this game if we don't hit removals. That's like saying, Jay, you don't understand. Everyone in your server is doing drugs. Okay, but they're not selling drugs. They're not like, hey, everyone, you should fucking do drugs. You should fucking go crazy and do drugs. And here's how you can cook drugs as well. They're not doing that. Removal. Get rid of you. Okay. Alright, let's just hold back then. No, the more and more people talking, I'm seeing more and more pessimistic people. Where like, bans aren't coming, you need to give up hope. You need to abandon reason and give into madness. I see it more and more. I see it more and more and more that that people are saying this. Abandon hope and give in to madness. Okay. Well, if I get an Elspeth, I'll win. Let's see. Bart's and Boko. Who's gonna get it? Evangeline Lily. Boom. Okay, very nice. Doof, doof, doof. He's going in with a lot of different doofs here. Alright. Boom. A lot of cards would win me the game right now. I don't know if we're going to ever hit any of them, but we'll certainly find out here in a second. Anafenza is not going to be one of them. That's what we pull off the top there. So we'll do nothing and turn. We need Elspeth, Moogle's Voice, or Sheltered by Ghost. Any of those will be a huge hit. Any of those will be a massive fucking hit for us as we go. Nightmare, how you doing? He's gonna go in, I think. Jackdaw Savior. Ooh, interesting. Whenever this creature enters, flying dies for another creature card less than mana of your hand. Okay. Who's he gonna return? Oof. Okay. Pass. Black Chocobo. Okay, he's doing that. Bart's and Boko. Oof. Hit. Resolve all. Okay, 2 blockers. We declare that. We declare that. And we declare that. 3 blockers. Flash you in. Boom. Could have an instant removal for her. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Had an instant removal for her and everything. Look at that. Ready to go. We have still not... Oh, look, it's Shelp. Wonderful. Fucking 50 turns too late, but there it is. Get rid of you. 50 turns late, but there it is. Sanguine, we don't want that. Land, we will take the land. Boom. Go in. Pop. Hit. Game. Well, I'm a vampire, so I'm over 100 years old. That one, great. Flying in, great. Is he gonna do a full banger here? Full send, as it were. Boom, 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 boom. 1. Block that with that. Block that with that. Block that with that. Wonderful. Shelter. He'll pop that down. Boom, 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 boom. I could have drawn so many good cards in the interim, but we drew all dog shit. I think we may need card draw. I think we might need it in the fucking card draw combo. Look at that. Wow. We have had some of the worst hands, I think, humanly possible. Fantastic. We really needed that, too. That was good. Can we get another mana off the top? Oh, look, a Voice of Victory. Okay, great. So we will, what will we do? We'll do this. We'll do this. Pop, pop, pop. Great stuff there. Fantastic. Alright, we'll fucking leave. Holy shit, dude. I don't know how we could have drawn worse. 1 fucking removal the whole game. Hey, what's up, Darwis? I wanna... to make a decent Rats Ninjas, Rats Sephiroth, other life grain. Rats Rakdos Sephiroth might work. I'm not 100% sure. Apparently what I was playing was boring as Sunbeams, Sunbeams. Sunfall and Beans. Babs, your message got fucking filtered, by the way, guy. Gotta calm down before you type. Mill, Enigma Jewel. He's doing self-mill here. What's he going for? What's he gonna dump in the graveyard? Teferi. Pilgrims. Boom. Okay. Boom. We'll wait. Yeah, sometimes we just get fucking, Ooh, Kaido.
Wanna beat tyrants, gotta get through me first.
Oh, what is he doing? What is Kaido at? He's at a 4? Let's hit Resolute. Activate Enigma Jewel. Discard.
I can run circles around you.
Let's do this. I don't think you need Enigma Jewel, bro. I know what that card does. I don't think you fucking need that.
Nice try, but I'm gonna win.
Sadly, I've come out to the point of actually clearing 50-50 jank out of your library. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta clear jank. It happens. Quag Feast, Ward 2. He'll pop out. He'll put the that down. Boom. He said it was worth it for me. The Might Stone and the Weak Stone. Oof.
You seem like a fun challenge.
Okay, we'll hold this. Saw every card in your hand.
Too slow.
Hey, thank you for coming by, Michael. Be sure to watch that black deck. I want to see a comment from you on that black deck, man. I need proof that you watched it. You asked for it. So I need to know that you watched that shit. This. Let's try to bait him out here. Nice. Perfect. Lost your Kaido for that shit. Unless you have a fucking Spell Pierce, which you might. The type of dude to run Spell Pierce.
We'll laugh about this later.
Boom. I'm using my skeleton deck right now. Why does this deck draw like shit? That's what I want to know. This deck fucking draws like dog shit. I just get the worst fucking cards off the top. I may have too much fucking nonsense in here. The Fairy, Time Pilgrim. Ooh. Nice. Very cool. You need to die also. Sorry, buddy. Look, another fucking thing. Alright, great. Another fucking thing. Alright, I think I need card draw on this. The whole ladder is fucked up, dude. The whole fucking ladder is fucked. Let's be honest. Let's be 100% honest. I have no idea what the fuck this guy is doing. I'll be honest, I have no fucking clue. This looks like nothing I've ever fucking seen before. Props for originality, but holy shit, dude. Holy shit. I have no idea what even the win con is. I don't know. I guess Ugin Reanimator, maybe? I don't know. Couldn't fucking tell you, man. This is taking forever, and I don't want to play this anymore, so... This is a semi-soldier deck, yeah. There's some soldiers in here. There's a little bit of soldiering. There's a lot of tokens. I'm gonna draw a fucking land here just to go fuck myself. Watch this. 36% chance is gonna be a fucking guarantee. Oh my god, it's Vav. It is Vav. I don't want to play this guy anymore. I don't think this deck works on the ladder, guy. It worked fine off ladder. I don't think it works on the ladder. I'll be honest with you. It just doesn't. We're gonna try it off ladder one more time, and if it doesn't, we're gonna move on to something else. Lifelong learner. Look at that. Discard. Immediate. If they're playing black on the play, they're going to hit me with the discard. Oh, I'm so fucking smart, dude. How do I don't even need to do this anymore, do I? I can just play this shit in my head like fucking Bobby Fischer, huh? I don't even need to fucking have the other person here. I don't even need the other person. I just go, yeah, one mono black goes down, discard goes down, blah, 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 blah. Hopeless Nightmare again. Boom. They go early kill. They go early. They try to rip your whole hand down. Okay, so I definitely need fucking, I definitely need card draw. I think that's going to be essential. I think that I don't want to do I want to do the fucking Innocence or do I want to do fucking the other one? I guess I have to do the other one, don't I? Oh, he ran out of gas fast, huh? Boom. Doot. Hey, yeah, you ran out of gas really quickly. I don't use any decks to rank up. That's the point. I don't sit and grind. I think that's boring. Right now, I'm so bored with the ladder. Look, I'm on Platinum fucking 4. I hit Mythic last season. I don't use anything to grind up. I either hit with what I hit with or I don't. And there's just nothing here that's going to... what's going to win is grinding my mono black deck for 8 hours. It's 8 hours of nothing. It's 8 hours of BS that doesn't make content to get me up the ladder. It's either playing mono red, is it, or mono black. And I enjoy playing the mono black, but I don't have free time. I don't have free time to grind off the ladder. I have 2 hours a night to play this game. If I can't rank up using a different deck every night, then it is what it is. I can show you a good deck to run, but there's no ranking up this season. I'm probably going to go back to silver for probably the first time in a while, just because the current situation is not very it's not ideal to rank up currently. I just don't enjoy it. I'm not gonna have a good time, and I'm not gonna subject myself to extra 6 hours of this game a day in a miserable fucking meta to make sure that I can get rank. I don't care. I've hit rank enough that I think you all know that I can do it. I don't know. I've hit Mythic probably 40 times or something like that. I don't need to rank up every season. I'll probably hit it a little harder next season. Maybe I'll grind because there's not going to be too much to do. No reason to play this. Yeah, silver and gold fly by. If I play my mono black, in silver and gold, I'm gonna fucking blow through it. I don't give a shit. Every 2 wins you get. So you can play best of 3 with my mono black, which fucking destroys the shit out of people. It currently has like the hardest mono black one that I have is currently at like I don't know, fucking 69, 70% win rate. If I play that for an afternoon, it's gonna blow me right back to plat hell. And you know that's fine. And then we can try to grind from there, and that's okay. But grinding through the ranks right now is such a tedious, unpleasant. I'd rather just make videos. I don't get fucking any kind of cash. I don't get any kind of cash reward or bonus for running fucking for hitting mythic. It just doesn't happen. The views still come. Boom. Boom. See, when I play this off rank, man, it draws real smooth. It is a smooth smoking fucking card here. I don't know. I just let it build. I don't need it right now. I might eventually. I like to make a little short out of it. Nobody understands how the vault work, and they argue with me in the comments of the vault videos. They go, that's not how it works. And I go, yes, it is. Even though I've explained it to you 1,000 times, that's exactly how it works. And they go, no, it isn't. And I go, yeah, that's exactly how it works. And they go, no, it isn't. And I go, yeah, that's how it works. All right, let's do it. Do we want to do it? Do we dare eat a peach here? I think we do. I think we push them. We push them and smush them. I'll take the hit, thank you. I'm not letting you get lightning off. I know what that is. Yeah, I do. I claim vault. Just when I feel like it. Usually at like 200. I don't need the wilds that bad, so. My vault claiming videos are some of the most watched videos because Arena does not explain how the fuck the vault works. And nobody ever gets it right. Nobody ever fucking gets how the vault works correct. And, hey, look, Sabotender. Okay. No attacks. Yeah, right now, I would have liked to hit Diamond. There was no way I was going to grind a Mythic. Shelt. Boom. Boom. Grab that. You going to go in on me? Boom. I'm going to kill you if you fucking swing in on me with that asshole. I'll sacrifice all of them for that. I don't give a shit. Hey, look at that. Alright, wonderful. We can do this. Let's do that. Boom. Hit. Yeah. Orzhov life gain, even over the dual lands. You probably do, Summer. It helps. Make sure you're not crafting the ones that aren't rotation proof. Make sure you're crafting the ones that are not rotation proof. Are rotation proof. I misspoke there. Yeah, make sure you're getting ones that aren't gonna fucking flip out soon, because you'll be in the sad times. Boom. Adrian. We're in like a bat. Sky Knight Squire. Let's see if he wants to flip. No, we need to speed up. Johnny's Pride Mate, very nice. Lands. Drop Sanguine. Let's see if he wants to trade. I don't think he does. He does not. Alright, I'm worried about a fucking Shelt here. That early Shelt. Leonin Vanguard. Essence Channeler. Good stuff. That pumps. Is he gonna pump go in? Absolutely, I will trade with you on that one. Boom. Voice of Victory. Okay, good stuff. We'll go in. Boom. Nice. Full speed. Okay. Why don't you just buy fucking whatchamacallits? Whatever you need to. You just want cards? Like, do you just want to play the cards, or you don't want to do that? Go in. It's gonna give you a life. Wop 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 wop. We'll do that. One blocker. We drop that. We drop Moon's Valor. There we go. Alright. Yeah, Wizards Roaming Bass, we're getting Pain Lands coming up, which is pretty cool when you think about it. It's been a while since we've had Pain Lands. Ops goes first, and I got a slow-ass hand. Why not? We'll keep it. Absalom. Let's do that. Drop. Ooh, Resentful Revelation. Rat Boy Prime. We're almost at 30 likes, and somebody doesn't want to do it just yet. Somebody is still kind of not feeling it. Kind of understand. Maybe they're scared. They're scared something's going to happen if they like the video. They're worried, you know. They're going to get rid of Get Lost. It's the only thing they can't get rid of. Boom. Starting town. I'm gonna go in. What's he gonna run here? Done nothing so far. Literally nothing. Emmett Selch. There we go. Discard and draw. I got one dislike too? Well, thank you. Oh, look at that. I reminded everyone and I got 5 fucking likes immediately. That's great. Emmett Selch. 2 attackers. This. Okay. Mana. Get rid of you. Seeds of Hope. Oh, he's trying to put the big sausage down here. Yeah, good stuff. Okay, that's what he wants to do. We do Vav. Let's go in with this and this. White spirit tokens, white spirit tokens. There we go. Cut down. Boom. White spirit tokens. I mean, look at him. He looks like a fucking kielbasa. He's a big sausage. I call my cat the big sandwich. Because he's a big sandwich, when you think about it. If you saw my cat, you'd be like, you're right, Jay. That cat's a pretty big sandwich. I get it. He's a big sandwich. Oh, look, we got another land. I guess I have to cut land and I have to put card draw on here. I guess that's the only reasonable thing to do. Is cut land and put card draw. If you had seen my cat, you would know for sure that he is a big sandwich. I do. I have one of them. Sibsig is not that good. I was really hoping for big things out of Sibsig, but it kind of blows, unfortunately. It's very complicated to use. It's very twisty and turny. It's just, it's not ideal. It's very tricky to pull off for what it is. Yeah. Let's do draw card. We gotta do the fucking... I hate this card and I hate running it, Caretaker's Talent, but damn. Doing great in the play queue. As soon as we go into ranked, we get fucking domained. How many times did we get domained? 1, 2, 3, 4 times in ranked. We got domained that many times. I go first. That is a really slow hand, especially for this deck. Finally, we see an Elspeth. We'll drop the L's. Oof, we'll Sky Knight it up. But I do have a Sipsig deck. Yeah, it's a weird deck, but it does exist. Well, he's a big sandwich. I think I've posted pictures of my cat before. Spectral Sailor, interesting. Okay. Bango. Alright, so let's do this. Could have a counter spell or another flash. There you go. Figured something like that would happen, but that's fine. Yeah, Carrot Cake that's always what they play on curve. They play that card in Carrot Cake. It's really annoying. Boom. Okay, so we're gonna go in here. We're gonna go in. Boom. We're gonna end turn. A gaff late evening. A gaff late evening to you too. Good sir. Okay, he's going in. Alright. My turn, we'll do this. Counterspell it. Come on, there we go. Excellent. Play that one. Come on. You want to counterspell, don't you? You want to counterspell, don't you? Alright, we're going to go in here. You might pop that in. He's holding up priority for what I couldn't say. I shan't say. Is there a one drop? Is there a blue counterspell that you can fucking pop off? No, I don't think so. Probably a knockback, which is fine. Yeah, I need them out of his hand anyways. AARP, good lord. You think I'm that old? Good golly, Miss Molly. I come off as that old, huh? Oh, yeah, back in my day, magic cards. Oh. That's how old I come off? He's probably got another knockback, I would imagine. He's probably got one. Or he doesn't, either way. We're gonna do this. Counterspell, perhaps. Boom. He's gonna probably knock back the Magitech into the Magitech infantry. Phantom interference. Who's gonna block? Try to get that card out of your hand, man. Let's get that last counterspell out of there. Let's get that last counterspell out of your hand. There you go. I knew it was in there. Yep. $50,000 fucking counterspells now from here on out. Enduring Curiosity was the only thing fucking stopping this deck from falling off. He's gonna have nothing but counters and phantom and stuff from there on out. Knockbacks, it's all knockbacks, it's all fucking counters. It wouldn't do great against red aggro, but we're not playing red aggro, are we? That kind of mono blue is, yeah, it's all counter spells. That's all he's gonna do is run counters. Put down Dalkovin encampment. Wait. It's good to see people using that card. Hey, I think we're following Maverick. How you doing? What's he trying to reanimate? He didn't get it. Whatever it was, he didn't get it. Hopefully he's not going to sweep me here. He may. No, he's going for a reanimator. He got in there. Has he got it yet? No, not yet. He's got to kill that, yeah. It's going to hurt no matter what, but he's got to kill that one. Okay, so he's trying to reanimate Arden. We'll kill it. We're going to hit him for 6 here. If he comes back with Arden, we can do Dalkovin next turn. And then hit him with enough and kill Arden immediately when we put him down. Oh, welcome. I'm glad you're gonna replay it. Oh, the Sire of 7 Deaths. Also, I like to call him the City of 7 Hills. Alright, he's gonna run Reanimator. What is he gonna bring back? He's gonna bring back Arden, the Usurper. Rather than Moth. Oh, he's gonna bring back that guy. Why would you not just bring back Arden? You could have brought back Arden and then immediately brought back him in combat. I would have killed it anyways, but that was a better move. Aerith dies. Yeah, she does. Aeriths have a way of doing that. Thank you, Chris. A little bit of water. It's so hot in here. Magitech. I'm glad I found a good spot for Magitech. I'm glad we found that for him. Sky Knight. 2 a.m. water. Yep. We have a Shelt. Ooh, interesting. Sabo Tender. So Sabo. So tender. We're going to do Nesting Bot and trigger Magitech Infantry next turn. He's going to do a full landfall. He's probably going to put out the little guy right now. Spelunking. Nice. Okay. we're gonna do the full attack. Who's he gonna grab? Magitech. Seeds of Hope. I think he may be dead here. I don't think he can do 18 points of damage right now. Unless he has yeah. Why does Trex have a username with a worse color? Whatever background he's typing. You'd have to have Trex that. Why he does that. I couldn't answer you. %57 win rate. I'm not too mad at it. If we're not getting domained to death, I think that we're okay. I think we're okay if we're not getting fucking domained. If every play isn't destroy everything, which is a hard... Listen, I'm not going to lie. That's a hard ask right now. That's a hard fucking ask to say, hey, is there any way that your deck can be not all remove every piece of content, every card, everything from the game forever? That is asking a lot of Magic currently, okay? That is really doing a lot of heavy lifting to ask that. For Magic to go, hey, what about if you actually let anything at all resolve in any capacity? We're really working hard to do that. Starting town. Let's do this. He's gonna play a kill card or something. Yeah. There you go. Do that. Magitech. Moogles. Fenrir. Anafenza Fenrir. This is, so we're gonna put down you. The Moogles are in here, I just haven't got them. Create a white spirit token. Is he gonna bring out a board wipe? He's gonna bring out Titan. Prepare for Titanfall. Look at that. Moogles. There they are. Alright, next turn, if he doesn't wipe, we're gonna hit him with Elspeth. He very well much could fucking go hit the go wide and wipe. It's very easy for him to do that. Tear asunder. Yep, there we go. Looks like he was trying to unit but hit a bad line. Looks like he was trying to unit kind of and hit a real bad line on it. Not bad. If I get a land, I'll be good, but that's the real big question, guys. Am I going to hit a land? That's the million-dollar question there. Was that lethal? Who knows? It was not good for him either way. Who knows if it was? We'll get rid of Sanguine. We'll go down to this. We'll go down to this. We'll push If he forces us discard, we'll hit fucking, we'll drop a Resolute. He probably will. We had to mulligan, which is not ideal. So that was a bad choice right there. Let's do that. Caretakers. Okay. He could do 2 discards, which would suck. But also, you know, he could fuck it up. That's not ideal either. Probably shelter and then win. I don't think there's a 4-drop. I don't think there's a 4-drop board wipe. There's Archfiend. It's not going to do enough. He's going to gain and drain. We do that. Shelt. Pop. Boom. Pop. Boom. Pop. Boom. Trigger, trigger. Didn't even need the moves. There you go. Again, I hate to keep beating a dead horse here. When their deck doesn't consist of the first 5 moves are destroy everything that you have, we actually do quite well. Now, is that going to change anytime soon? I don't know. If we get out of the first 5 moves destroy everything meta, I think you've got a place for this. If we are permanently in a destroy everything in the first 5 moves, maybe not so much. But overall, I think we have some good additions to tokens here. And surprisingly, a lot of robots. I never thought I'd play a deck with multiple robot cards in it. But hey, here we are. We're in a robot. We're heading in a robot meta with this one, and it is rotation proof as well. So I hope you liked it, guys. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. We're gonna leave that one like there. It's getting in some good wins. I mean, yeah, it is getting solid. Hey, what's up? So thank you for coming by, Cosmic Brownies, for all 2 minutes. Thank you. I really do appreciate you coming by for 2 minutes. How do you feel about the viability of zombies going into rotation? I don't think we're losing a lot of essential zombies. I think that skeleton zombies are your best bet. I think that if you run skeleton zombies, you may be okay. If you don't, if you're just running straight up and down zombos, I don't know how good you're going to be doing. I saw them at the store today at the checkout line. That's where they keep the Cosmic Brownies. They were sitting there, and I said I could eat some Cosmic Brownies. But no. I'll buy one of those half can of Pringles and snack on that while I drive. Gitu Lava Runner. Interesting. That's so gratuitous. Okay, so let's put down this. Boom. Drake Hatcher. Drake the type of Hatcher. I'll let it happen. I don't give a shit. Alright, let's do that. We'll hold steady here. No attacks. And turn. Why do you hate white so much? I don't know. What do you have against white cards? White mana in general. Hey, what's up, Aquarat? How you doing? Oh my goodness, we got another one. I put out 3 of them, so I don't know how to help you beyond that. As a matter of fact, today's deck was a Sephiroth deck that was fucking beating people's faces in. So, you know, there's that. Let's block that with that. Let's block that with that. Let's play the pump. Come on, play the pump for me. There we go. Dive down. There we go. Boom. Create a black bat token. White spirit token. Boom, boom. Okay, so let's do Elspeth Pog. Pump. Do nothing. And I think we can do Moogles on the return hit. Opt. Okay. Opt. Going in. Everyone's going in on fucking her, as they should. Let's hit Anafenza. Let's block you with that. And let's block you with that. Okay. Now we're expecting some tramples here. So let's try to get these tramples out of the way. Fire Annihilation. Boom. Exile hit. Okay, there's Nesting Bot. So I think we go create white soldiers. Boom, double. And I think next turn we say Moogs. We're going in with Moogs as an instant if he plays out his hand here. So we don't get counterspelled. We could get counterspelled though. We could very much get counterspelled. To blockers, we're going to do this. Boof. We're going to do that and that. Okay. Is he going to scoop right now? Does he realize what a bad position he's in? I think he may know if he doesn't know, because we're going to be going in with like 40 damage next turn. Burst lightning, doesn't do anything. There we go. Yep. Alright, yeah. That was gonna be an insane amount of damage right there. It's Boosty. Welcome, It's Boosty. It's Boosty. What I can tell you is, what color do you like? Focus on starting with one color that you bond with. You like red, green, stompy, black? You know, what do you feel? Red is probably the more straightforward, but not everyone likes that style of play. So I would try a monocolored basic deck in all of them, and then go from there. Yeah. I always tell newbies, start with a monocolor. You like, and then if you say, wow, I really like red. Okay, so you play red and you say, well, I want to kind of do something different. What if I had red life gain? And so you add white into it. Well, what if I had red with more removal or sacrifice? And you move into something else. That is kind of the, that's kind of your through line. You know. Nasty Bot. I think we're going to get killed. Yeah, if this is Cutter, yeah, we're gonna get fucked up. What's up, Jay? Longtime fan. First time been perfect mid-range. Let's put down Sky Knight Squire. Oof. First time commenter trying to perfect a mid-range Delirium deck with a top-end con being reanimated. Or love to say something like that. I have a Delirium deck, Nathan Johnson. But I don't know if Reanimate or Delirium... You're better off doing Rakdos and doing Delirium that way, I think. And then just kind of going for a stock standard Reanimator on that one. I think that may be your best bet. Sleight of hand. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so the only way that I get through this one is if I hit a life gain hit on this, and I don't think I will. So we do that. We do no attacks. We'll wait for reinforcements. We did not hit a removal. We did not hit a single card of removal, and if you're going up against Is It, you're going to die if you don't hit removal. So, you know, there's that. Opt. Whoa, 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 whoa. If he puts down a land and can play another card, we're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked. If he hadn't drawn a fucking land there, we might have made something of ourselves, but there's no, this is why everyone wants Cutter fucking ban, by the way. It's because you can do this shit. Alright, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. And let's do that. He could probably punch right through it, though. Yep, there you go. That's why everyone wants Core Steel and Monstrous Rage ban right here. This is the reason. That's what you can do if you don't have removal. They just murk you immediately. You see all those fucking and that's probably why I don't like playing ranked recently, man. That's a big part of it. You see all those black decks that fucking play discard the first 3 turns, that's why. Because to get rid of that shit. That's the biggest issue. Is everyone fucking runs that on you, and you know. Let me go turn on the air conditioning so I don't fucking cook myself to death. I'm cooking right here. All right, so let me go turn on the air conditioning because I'm fucking dying. Can we get to 40 likes while I'm gone? That's the real question too. Who's not doing it? Someone's not doing it. BRB, guys. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Welcome, everyone. Let's do a shakedown breakdown for the record here. Let's do the sideboard real quick, and then we'll shake it and break it. Do like that. Phoenix down. Market Gnome. Elspeth Smite. That's not a bad one either. High Noon, honestly, is decent anti-meta. I can't fault someone for trying to put that in there. Authority is good anti-meta. Restoration Magic is good. Zac Fair is good. Actually, I like Ambrosia in this too. Okay. Hey, what's up, Mineral Arius? How you doing? Yeah, that's rotating, though. I gotta make this rotation proof. I gotta make this roto-proofu. Roto-proofu. I feel like I did a little bit of a better version than tracks we were talking about. This is what inspired me. I said, can I add a little bit more into it? Can I add a little bit more spice into it than that other thing we talked about the other day? Remember that? Can I do it a little better? That's not so, you know, one card. Anyways, so I was like, let me see if I can throw my own spin on it. What song do we want to sing? I bless the rains down in Africa. I bless the rains. Gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing more 100 men could ever do. I'll bless the rains down in Africa. There you go. All right. That was a song for you right there. Obviously, the way to fix the meta is to ban High Noon. Oh, yeah, to make everything worse. That's a Joe Blocker. You've got the right idea, my guy. All right. Shakedown breakdown time. Enough screwing around, everyone. Let's do it. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because tonight we are going in a different direction here with some cards, trying to fit in new cards I haven't played with yet. Can we find a home for them? And believe it or not, we can with token robots. I never thought I would play a deck with more than one type of robot in it, but we are doing Token Swarm Moogle robots. That's where we are with Magic right now, with Token Swarm Moogle robots right here. And that is something. That certainly is an interesting combination of words that we have. This is pretty good. It surprises people, and it kind of comes out of nowhere, and it can, as long as you can kind of endure for a little bit, as long as you can kind of hold steady, you can do pretty impressive stuff with it, which I like. So before we get down to this one, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you and rip you apart for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch or on YouTube, either one. We'd love to see you there. Hit that bell. You'll be notified when we go live or anything new happens, all that stuff. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, ask questions. It's all right there in Discord. We'd love to have you join the community. And, of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this one, go right down there. All the links down below in the description. Boom, there you have it. So what are we talking about when we talk about token soldiers? We're doing a lot of soldiers with this one. Token soldiers swarm. First thing first, Magitech Infantry. I said, no way we're ever going to have a spot for this one. Believe it or not, I actually like this card. The fact that you can search anytime. So it's a 1-drop, 1/1 robot soldier. It's Magitech. Everyone who knows Final Fantasy knows Magitech. As long as you control another artifact, you get a +1. So they're basically going to be a 2/1 soldier at any time. Here's the good thing about this guy. I really didn't think about this. At any time, you search your library for a Magitech Infantry, put it on the battlefield, tapped, and then shuffle. So if even on the end of your opponent's turn, or whenever you want to get another creature out, you can immediately search and do it and put it in there. So it's a nice mana sink. It's a nice early 1-drop that helps search for more creatures, and the more creatures you put down, the more you can set yourself up for some interesting shenanigans. Really good with Sky Knight Squire, by the way, because randomly, people don't realize it, but randomly being able to put another creature down will increase that. And yeah, it's really good. Or just waiting to the end of your turn. We're going to be doing a lot of flash with this. So we're going to be trying to surprise people with a soldier ambush on that one. So that's robot number 1. Robot number 2 is going to be Nesting Bot right there. Silly robots. 1 white, 1/1. Start your engines. Not really necessary, but if we do have full speed, we get +1. That means if we've consecutively, or rather we've gone 4 turns damaging our opponent, we get to full speed. Doesn't really matter. But when it dies, it creates a 1/1 colorless servo artifact creature token, because there was a robot hidden inside the other robot, as you can see from this lovely illustration that they provided it with. Robots, by the way, big up-and-comers in the Edge of Eternities, coming out in about 30 days from this video's premiere. So 2 robot cards for the early plays. Later in the game, we're going to be running a pretty aggressive removal package. I think 4 get losts and 3 sheltered by ghosts. I'm not always happy with running Sheltered by Ghosts. I hate doing it because it's like such a powerful card and it's so overplayed. But man, does it help you win games. And sometimes in this meta, that's the name of it. You've got to put pressure on somebody. You got to take out some sort of permanent. Exile target, you bring it in. It's an enchantment aura. You exile target non-land permanent opponent controls until this aura leaves the battlefield. Then the enchanted creature gets +1 and has lifelink and ward. Super powerful stuff right there. Really, really aggressive in getting rid of that stuff. We're also going to go with Get Lost, which is destroy target creature, enchantment, or planeswalker. Its controller creates 2 map tokens. Another very good one too, destroying enchantments as well. Temporary Lockdown is a good one to go against because they're going to try to temp lockdown you. By the way, I want to say something if you're still listening. This is rotation proof. You don't have to worry about this. If you're worried about rotation coming up on the July 29th, coming up here soon, you don't have to worry about crafting any of these cards. They're going to be with you for at least another year. So 100% rotation-proof token deck, and we don't have to worry about temporary lockdown for much longer, but still enchantments getting cracked open is not bad there. Sky Knight Squire is going to be a big piece of this. Sky Knight Squire is probably going to be one of your main win cons. 1 white and 1 cat scout. Whenever another creature you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. As long as this creature has 3 or more 1/1 counters on it, it has flying and is a knight in addition to its other type. So if you have entered with 3 creatures, which is actually super useful, like I said, with Magitech and Nesting Robot and some of these other token generators right here, we can generate a lot of creatures very quickly, even on an attack or at the end of our opponent's turn, and then hit a swing back with a flying cat knight. Super cool stuff right there. That actually works great. One of the best tricks that you can run is either bringing back a Magitech or losing a Nesting Bot to hit it again, or doing Resolute Reinforcements on Flash. We're running a couple of Flash cards in here Not cards to help you learn multiplication tables, but flash cards that can be played at any time as if they had instant. Resolute Reinforcement is just one of those solid white cards. 1 white and 1/1 creature with flash human soldier, and it comes in with an additional soldier on top of it as well. So if you have Sky Knight Squire, you can immediately make that a 3/3. 3/3 flying. And if you have another soldier, or if you come in and you already have it at a 2/2, it'll come in flying. It'll come a 4/4 flying. So really good stuff for instant blockers, instant pump. A lot of good trick plays that you can pull off. You're really going to want to kind of play off turn on this and play trick plays when you do things and ambush people with stuff. So watch out for that right there. We already talked about that one. We're going to finish off with a Voice of Victory. I actually had a lot more of these earlier, but man, the meta's so aggressive. We're honestly kind of doing a little bit of this. Every time we swing in, it's probably going to die, but it is 1 white and 1/3 mobilize 2. When it means whenever it attacks, you get 2/1/1 soldier. You get 2/1/1 warrior tokens. If you get that doubled, of course, from something like Elspeth, you do a lot better than that. But it also gives you your opponent can't cast spells during your turn, which is super cool. So I don't want to load up on Voice of Victory. It's a good combo play with Sky Knight Squire. It's pretty solid overall. You've seen it before. That's perfectly fine. And does help put tokens down on the board. Anafenza actually really found a great home for her, and especially in Board Wipe Town. She's really good because she's 1 white and 2. She is a spirit soldier, of course. Flash and first strike. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, Anafenza endures 2. Again, another flash soldier right here. We're trying to do soldier ambushes. You can cast it as any time, and endure 2 means we can put 2/1/1 counters on this creature, or we can create a 2/2 white spirit creature token. I actually pulled off a fun trick where I had a lot of creatures on the board and somebody was going to run a board wipe. They were going to hit a full board wipe. I flashed in Anafenza. Anafenza and 3 other permanent creatures I controlled died, and I ended up with 4 2/2 spirits. And then that was on their turn because I flashed her in. So everyone died and immediately came back as 2/2 spirits. They didn't have a good answer for that, and we swung in and hit them hard right there. So if they're running board wipes on you and you know they're going to kill, we can flash in with a first strike guy, or girl rather, and really protect people. So I actually really like this in this to generate tokens and to surprise people. One of the late ads that I did with this deck was Caretaker's Talent. I really didn't want to put this in here. I'm so tired of Caretakers. It's just not my favorite card. It's so powerful. 1 white and 2. Whenever one or more tokens you control enter, you get to draw a card. It does need a draw engine. I know how powerful this is. I just tend to not try to play this so much. One of those cards that just it's easy to rely on so much. Whenever it becomes class 2, though, you pay 1 white and you create a copy of a token that's already out there. Then, of course, creature tokens gain +3, +2/+2 if you pay 1 more white and 2. The other one that you can run is Innocence. That is fine too. In case you want to go more life gain, you could run Enduring Innocence additionally. I think that's perfectly fine as we go. But either one, I think that extra little card draw does help as you do it. You could even do 2 Anafenzas and 3 of these because the card draw does help quite a bit. Here's the Sanguine Evangelist, 1 white and 2 Vampire Cleric. I love these cards that give you 2 creatures at once. They're very hard. They're very good against bounce decks because bounce generally only forces you to sacrifice 1 at once or kills 1 creature at a time. They usually don't run board wipes. And if you're generating more creatures than they can kind of force sacrifice for you, you actually do really good. They kind of get behind. So this is another one that comes in. It's a 2/1 Vampire Cleric with Battle Cry, and when it enters, you get a 1/1 black bat creature tokens. And when it dies, so it generates a grand total of 2 tokens, once when it enters and once when it leaves, and it gives you a Battle Cry, which is super useful when you're swinging in with a wide board. Whenever you attack, every other creature gets +1 to the end of turn. If they don't have blockers, they're going to take a lot of damage right there. So that's a really good card too, especially teaming it up on the curve. On the curve, you could do, Magitech Infantry into Sky Knight, into Sanguine, and you're coming at them very, very aggressively right there. You're going to be swinging in with a lot of damage, and then potentially going from there. So that's going to be good. So before we get to the pièce de résistance, we're going to run with 2 Elspeths right here, 2 white and 3 5-drop 5/5 legendary creature Elspeth Planeswalker. If 1 or more tokens would be generated under your control, twice that many tokens are created instead. Very, very useful for anything like Anafenza, Caretaker, Sanguine, Voice of Victory. Sky Knight Squire, of course, gets the benefits. Nesting Bot craps out 2 tokens at once. Voice of Resolute Reinforcements does double, and on top of that, everything gets huge benefits, including Moogle's Valor. Ooh, we're gonna get there in a second. So that's really good. Then we can create soldier tokens, as one does, +1, and get soldier tokens across the board, or go for our second win con when we built a full board and endured that much. Everyone gets +1/+1. They all gain flying, and then we go in for the big swing right there. Super powerful. We also have the emergency one, which I don't like using, which is destroy target creature an opponent controls with mana value 3 or greater. Only in dire circumstances do I use that kill. I mostly either want to pump soldiers out, or I want to pump everyone else up and go for the big swing. Now, the big card that is really the big game changer on tokens here is Moogle's Valor. Thanks, Moogles. We're in your debt. This is from Final Fantasy VI right here, I believe. Moogles are silly creatures. They're in all the Final Fantasies. They're kind of weird little cat angel thingies. I don't exactly know what a Moogle is. It's a Moogle. This card is sneaky good. If you've built a wide board, this is a win con in and of itself right here. 2 white and 3. Don't forget, guys, this is an instant. Okay? So if you're on like the receiving end of a full board, brutal Cutter Swarm attack right here, for each other creature you control, create a 1/2 white Moogle creature token with lifelink, then every other creature gains indestructible. You can endure a huge hit. Huge hit if you do it as an instant. Everything you have gets indestructible. It'll completely stop a board wipe if they're doing something like just wiping your whole thing. Boom, everything comes in. The Moogles will die, but everyone else will live. Not only that, even playing it on their end step, so that if you have 5 creatures, you get 5 1/1 Moogles, or 1/2 Moogles with lifelink. Your kickback on your next turn, your surviving attack to go in and attack him again, is so wide and so huge. It's going to be brutal. If you do this with Elspeth, which I did successfully pull off, I actually got 10 Moogles out. And then the next turn, I was able to put +1/+1 on every single creature that I had, which was like 12 creatures, and swing in that way. And believe me, it was ugly. It beat the hell out of everyone that we did. So Moogles is a great little addition right there that I think actually can really find a good spot in any kind of token decks, and is insanely powerful when you combine it with Elspeth as we go right there. So that is what we're going to be running. We look at the stats right here. 24 creatures. Bats, birds, humans, robots, vampires, soldiers, mostly soldiers. Soldiers, ambush, 7 instincts, 7 artifacts, instants, 5 enchantments, 2 planeswalker, 23 lands, and a 2.4 average. Don't worry about that. That's not an alchemy deck. This is standard legal, but it is rotation proof. I put that alchemy tag on there to make sure that it is rotation proof, so I can double check. I'm throwing in 1 Dalkovin encampment as for you do. Whenever you attack, you can basically give anything mobilize. So whenever you attack, create 2 1/1 red warrior creature tokens that are tapped and attacking. So you get that entry, really good for charging up against Sky Knight Squire, or going bigger with Elspeth Storm or something like that. And then 22 mana altogether on that one right there. Other things that you can consider for sideboard, if you're really running into a lot of meta, Authority of the Consuls will really fuck up those aggro decks. Requisition Rate is great for cracking enchantments and artifacts and pumping board. Restoration Magic for protection across the board as well and gaining life. I actually played a couple of games with Zach Fair. I liked him in here, but he wasn't that good. He's a good soldier, and he was fun to play in this, but I don't think he's that super useful. But I was hot swapping him in and out for the 1-drop. Ambrosia Whiteheart is not bad either for another flash, especially if you return a permanent to your hand, something like Anafenza or Resolute Reinforcements, and get it to play again. That's actually really cool to be able to do that. So Ambrosia is not a bad bird to bring in. Really, you want to go real anti-meta, and you're running into way too much of that Quarry Steel Cutter, get High Noon. And of course, like I said before, Enduring Innocence is a good alternative to Caretaker's Talent. Doesn't matter the casting cost. This is a 2/1. Whenever another creature conjures 2 or less, you get to draw. It only triggers 1 to each turn, and then when it dies, you get to come back, and you still get that effect. But either way, Caretakers or Enduring, I think I'm fine with either one, whatever way you want to play. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this one. Every now and again, I like to update the old tokens deck and do what we do. Let's get into it. We're going to play a little bit of Ranked. We're going to play a little bit of Standard play, because Ranked is a nightmare right now. If you know, you know. Here we go. I like Zach Fair when someone tries to board wipe you. Yeah, Zach Fair's not terrible. He's okay. I think he's better off in like an equipment or like a counters deck. But he's perfectly serviceable. Let's do this. Boof. Okay. Let's do... Whoops. What happened there? No, Dex. Alright, guys, we're going to let you go. Export that. I got to edit like 5 videos. That's going to take a long time. So I'm going to let you go right here. Thank you for following Zycone. I really do appreciate it. Babs, Blocker, Emmett, Summer, Skeleton you are. What's up? How you doing? True Yellow Dart, I see you. Who else is here? Dave Thomas, founder of Wendy's, Michael Hunter. All y'all, thank you so much. Make sure to like. If you haven't watched the Black Deck yet, please go watch that. And 5 videos, like 5 videos. I have 2 videos to edit, which is insane. I guess I will go raid to Trexodactyl. Hey, what's up, AetherHub? Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I put a mono black deck up today. I don't know if you knew that, Ratboy Prime. Ratboy Prime, go to the mono black video and leave a comment that says, "Are you going to post any mono black videos soon?" And I'll pin it. I make you that guarantee. You leave a comment that says that, I'll fucking pin it. It's a perfectly cromulent card. Thank you so much, Chris Cass. As we know, it's not a stream without Chris Cass. We are getting out of here right now, guys. We are out of here. We're going to go get you see Trexodactyl. Adios. Good night. Farewell. Bye-bye.